Look, we're all here trying to solve a 21st century problem. That's climate change. It's not a simple thing. Nevertheless, I think Indonesia has a chance to be the mecca of decarbonization. I'll tell you why. So, challenges big, for sure. And for the younger generation, this is a chance to actually make a difference. Now, below the ground, Indonesia has all the critical materials we need for decarbonization. We talk about nickel, number 1 in the world, tin, number 2, copper, number 7, so we're good. Right? Above the ground, with technology, we have renewable energy potential to the tune of 500 gigawatt, with technology and of course money. And around us, we have biodiversity that can contribute to maybe 100 gigatons of CO2 capture. So we can be the mecca of decarbonization, but it's not going to be easy and we cannot do it alone, indeed. Right? So I think we should take that with us as a challenge and opportunity. Now, what can private sector do in this? I think many, if you want. Right? 2 things, acceleration and scalability. Right? One, I agree with you, Mbak, that research and innovation is something we have to do with a lot of parties, including academia, NGO, civil societies. And number 2, this is what we do as an entrepreneur, is technology deployment and commercialization. Because we test the market, we see how it is, and then we improve it. And 3, of course, financing and investing is very important. And also, I think trying to spur collaboration and partnership is very important, not only locally, but internationally. Like Professor Watanabe here, he told me early this year coming from Japan, leaving his very prestigious post to help Indonesia and ASEAN is a good thing because we need a lot of help. And lastly, I think all of us need to do a little bit of public advocacy or business activism. So on our part, what do? We are a group of 81-year-old. And what we try to do is to do decarbonization in our own modest way by way of electrifying public transportation, buses. Why transportation? Because it contributes to about 23% of the whole carbon emission. So people actually wait for the buses. And we reduce about 5.5 million tons of CO2 emission, which is equal to 250,000 trees being planted, right? And then, of course, reducing the fuel subsidy from the government because we're still net oil importer, and of course for the operator of the bus rapid transit itself. So it's an early days because not many people know. In Jakarta itself, we have 10,000 buses. This is more than any city that we know, and this is exciting. And Indonesia is not Jakarta, we have more. That's why our new venture called Vector is Indonesian Pride, the global contribution.
Thank you, Pak Amelia.